Boy Scouts sex abuse.
They are sociopathic geniuses. They fool everybody.
The so-called Perversion Files, now public.
We're talking about hundreds, if not thousands, of unidentified men who should be registered sex offenders.
How many suspected child molesters were being protected in the Miami Valley?
Tonight, 20,000 pages of confidential files kept by the Boy Scouts on suspected child sex abusers. They're now public.
The documents protect more than 1,000 suspected child molesters who are working in the organization. Annette Pegler tells us how many of those cases were right here in the Miami Valley.
For years, Boy Scouts of America has been known for training up young boys into men. However, today the organization took a hard hit. 20,000 formerly secret Boy Scout documents are now public. Attorneys who brought the documents to light say the files show scoutmasters and volunteers accused of having inappropriate conduct with boys.
Child abuse thrives in secrecy, and secret systems are where it breeds. And these secrets are out.
The files protected more than 1,000 suspected child molesters, including 17 cases in the Miami Valley.
My first reaction is all allegations of abuse to scouts is alarming and of concern. We take the safety of our scouts very seriously.
One of the accused is Ronald Wray, who was an assistant scout leader in Springfield. Back in 1984, he was accused of sexually molesting a Boy Scout, and files show he resigned. 6 months later, he was indicted for multiple sex crimes against boys and is still in prison.
It was a nice organization. What they doing to little boys is wrong and unnatural.
The so-called Perversion Files spanned from 1965 to 1985. They were released with the approval of the Oregon Supreme Court after a sex abuse case against the Scouts. Today, the Boy Scouts of America released this statement. Where those involved in scouting failed to protect or worse inflicted harm on children, we extend our deepest apologies to victims and their families. The Miami Valley chapter is educating young scouts on what to do if they feel uncomfortable.
One of the primary things that we do in our program is teach kids to recognize, resist, and report any allegation of abuse to local law enforcement and adults that care.
In Dayton, I'm Annette Pegler reporting.
Late Thursday, the Boy Scouts of America issued an additional statement saying nothing is more important than the safety of our scouts. The organization announced plans for a youth protection symposium next month in Atlanta. We have a link to the confidential files on our website, abc22now.com.